back in the room. And I'm so glad that you can join us here in ADHDville for the Summer Sessions 3. So let's go to the place where the distractions are landmarks and the detours are on the main roads. Welcome to ADHDville. So cute. Oh, look at that little doggy. If you're watching on YouTube, we've got a dog has photobombed the podcast. Anywho, let's get cracking. I'm Martin West. I was officially diagnosed with combined ADHD poo-poo platter in 2013 and highly suspected autistic. And with me, I have Amy.
And
Hello,
Jake.
Amy.
Hello.
And, yeah. Now, so here's the thing. If you're expecting to see Paul, he's not going to be here until early September. He's having the summer off. And so what I've sneakily done is invited Amy here to be a guest co-host.
I'm thrilled. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Well, yeah. You know what? This is. I've always wondered whether. I mean, like, obviously, I've known Paul for like 40 years or whatever, and I was like, if you have someone that you have, I mean, I've only met you really, I mean, before today, I've met you kind of like twice.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Once was, I came to your house once briefly, and then the second time, you and your lovely wife, my friend Trisha, hosted like the most beautiful 4th of July pool party. You were impeccable hosts.
Nice. Nice. We can look like we are impeccable hosts for a few hours.
All I know is when I got there, there was a basket full of rolled up towels for everyone. And I just thought that was so classy. Like every little detail was like, mwah, chef's kiss.
Right. I'm going to kill the sound of these seagulls.
Okay.
God, there we go. They've all died.
Hi, guys.
Yeah. So we met then.
Yep.
And here you are now, guest co-hosting.
I know it's wild. It's wild how that happened. Trisha connected us. I connected with her over TikTok, which is incredible. And yeah, here we are.
I know, and if it feels like one of the most ADHD things I can think of to do. It's just like, yeah, let's just grab this person and let's just do a podcast. What can go wrong?
Oh my God, Martin, in like a year from now, we're going to look back on this and be like, remember when we had only met twice? And all these memories we're about to create.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Exactly. So, so what is this podcast going to be? So, let me just lay it out, I think. So, Amy's going to be the co-host until guest co-host until Paul arrives back from his summer vacays in his flip-floppies and his speedos. And we are going to carry on doing the ADHDville the Gazette thing next week, but this week is really just going to be about, you know, you and me getting to know Amy somewhat, a little bit more.
Wait, I'm so distracted by the Speedos comment. Is he really going to be wearing Speedos? Or okay.
No, it's like, I mean, it's like Speedos is the punchline.
Got it.
For any beach, swimwear,
yes,
right?
Male beach scenario.
Yeah.
Speedos are okay. Got it.
Yeah, because because I can't help think of those, like, you know those little skinny speedos, the ones that like hardly there, and they just look
Wait,
stupid.
aren't all Speedos hardly there?
Probably yes.
Yeah.
Probably yeah.
I didn't know there was a different level of Speedo.
So there was only one. Just embarrassing.
Exactly.
Oh, that's funny. All right, so I think we were chatting earlier, and I think some of the kind of interesting things are that you're not diagnosed with ADHD or autism, or those two, anything like those two things specifically, but you've kind of done therapy for years and working on other issues, and your new therapist kind of suspects that you could be.
Correct. My new therapist, who I've been in and out of therapy since I was 9. And I remember, because I had a really hard time in school, and I remember going into the therapist's office, and she had like these games out, and it was like Monopoly, but instead of Buy Park Place, it was like, your mom yells at you. How do you feel? And I was like, we don't need this. Like, we could just talk. Like, I took to it very easily. I was like, let's just talk. So I've been in and out of therapy since I was 9, and I'm 46 now. And I got to a point where I was like, I feel like I need a different type of therapist, because I've been like talking about these issues for many, many years, and I need like a change, because like I still have some unresolved. I mean, everyone has like unresolved things in their life, but
right.
And this new therapist is really more about energy, and like she does Reiki, Reiki.
Right.
And so I was sort of, my first couple sessions in the sort of like getting to know you sessions, where like you're really not getting help, you're just kind of like telling your life story. And she was the one who was pointing things out to me that could be neurodivergent issues, or highly sensitive person things.
Right.
And so I was telling you, this was so new to me, and this is only within the last like 6 months, I would say. So I started calling places, seeing if I could get tested for neurodivergence, and they were like, that's not a thing. Like, that's not a thing that they do. So can you kind of explain that? So it sort of goes like hand in hand, I guess, with ADHD.
What?
Correct?
The whole neurodivergent thing?
Yeah, is that right?
Yeah. So that's an umbrella term for a lot of neurological conditions, of which ADHD is one, autism is one. Then you get all the others, like all the anxiety disorders, like OCD, and I mean dyslexia, dyspraxia. I mean, like the depression, kind of, that can fall under that. It's like borderline personality disorders. I mean, there's just like it's a whole zoo.
Yeah.
Of things, of which, as you say, you can't test for. It isn't a thing you can necessarily test for, but what you find is, which is your journey, is that something is wrong, and you kind of think, well, let's get that sorted out, and then you find that, oh, there might be this other thing, and it's like a journey that we all go through from, we all start in our different places, and we all, go through this this very long process of discovering who we are. But it sounds like you're kind of like, you've been starting that since you were 9, and then recently you've kind of gone, oh, hang on a second, is this something that that I have? Could I be ADHD?
Yeah, like it's not like something is wrong with me, which is what I've been thinking. So I'll give you an example. So I live with my long-term boyfriend. His name is Sean. We've been together for 8 years. Love him. You've met him. He's great. Now, when I moved in with him, I happen to be, I don't know, you know how the TikTok algorithms sort of feed into. I guess I was looking up what is it like living with someone? Like I didn't know. I was like not used to this at all. And all these women were like, when I get home at the end of the day to see my husband or my boyfriend, I run into his arms or when my husband gets home and I hear the key in the door, I just jump up from the couch with glee. And I was like, can I curse on this podcast?
Absolutely.
I was like, I fucking hate when I get home and have to deal with the moment from when I walk in the door to when I am sitting on the couch. And I was like, oh my God, does that have to do with Sean? I don't think it has to do with Sean. But I was so I thought there was something wrong with me because I was like, oh my God, like all these women are like so excited to see their man. And all I was thinking about was like, first I have to walk in the door. Then I have to put my pocketbook on the counter. Then I have to take everything out of my pocketbook. Then I have to put my wallet in the designated wallet spot. Then I have to put my keys in their spot. Then I have to say hello to the dog. Then I have to take a shower and like all the steps until I was settled and relaxed from my day. And then I'll be happy to talk to Sean.
Right.
But I didn't know, but I thought something was wrong with me because I was not like running into the house and like making out with Sean like for the first second I saw him.
Hi,
but then
honey,
I learned
I'm home.
Yeah, like, but then so in my research, I learned that transitions. So I guess when you get home from work until when you're settled in, I guess that's a transitions. That transitions can be a symptom of neurodivergence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean I mean that's something I struggle with all kinds of especially what you're saying there is like things where there's multiple transitions, right? So there's the kind of coming home, there's putting things in certain places so that you know where they are, so that you don't lose them, because if you don't know where they are, then that's just going to cause anxiety and it's going to bug you, and then you have to kind of do all these steps in order to achieve you going from front door to couch. And it's the same, I mean, like, having a shower for me sits in that thing, because there's just lots of steps.
So what are the steps for your shower? So it's not just like I turn on the water, I take a shower, and I leave, which is I feel like what many people think it is, but like it's not.
Right. No. I wish it was that simple, at least for me. So first thing is I have to think I'm worthy of having a shower.
Okay.
I am worthy of being clean.
Yeah.
Right? I out of all the things that I have to do, that is a priority, right? So that's the first obstacle. Is actually just thinking, I should. Then obviously you've got the whole transition of getting undressed. So you've kind of got, then things are colder or warmer. Or
yes.
Usually colder, right? So your skin feels weird because now there's. I mean, I'd like to have something. I like to have clothes on.
Yes.
Generally, like there's something nice about feeling cotton on me.
Yeah.
So you've got that. Then
when you take them off for your shower, there's that, let's say 60 seconds to 2 minutes where you're cold.
Right. And then you've got the water, which then has its own temperature issues. So it's like, is it too hot? Is it too cold? You have to keep putting your fingers in and testing it out. So there's that whole process of getting that right. And then depending on whether you're, I mean, I don't know how, some people can manage to get into, can you get into the shower at the head end?
Yes. Why? How do you get in?
Oh my God, I can't even deal with the water part. I have to get into the other end and then
like ease your way in.
Ease my way in.
Oh, I get that. I get it.
I can't kind of do I can't just jump in.
Yeah.
So then there's getting the temperature. So there's all of that. But then once you're in, and the sensation of the waters on you, then it's very difficult to transition out. Like this is my home now.
Right, because then you feel comfortable. Yes, because you're comfortable with whatever the temperature is. You've gotten that, and like now you're gonna be cold again and wet.
Yeah,
in an environment that's like not conducive to being wet. Like in the shower, you're supposed to be wet. Now I'm gonna be wet and cold outside the shower.
Right, and I know. I mean, I don't have any hair, but I know that. I was speaking to someone this weekend who hates having wet hair. Like that's their thing. Like they don't like having a shower because it means wet hair.
Interesting. Yeah.
And then yes, so then you have to get out. There's the whole sensation of being cold and wet, and then you have to deal with that, and then you have to deal with getting into other clothes
while you're still wet, if you don't dry off enough.
Right. And then you've got to. I mean, I have to go and search for other clothes. I can't put on the same clothes that I just had because in my head I'm like, well, that I was dirty when I had the shower, so therefore my clothes are dirty. So therefore I have to put on a whole new clean set. I have to go and find that.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yes.
So it's a lot.
It's a lot of steps, and I feel like a lot of people don't think about everything that we just said. They're just like, I'm going to take a shower. Right. But really, it's like, do you understand? Like not for me, it's not specifically with a shower, but what you're saying about the steps is similar to how I feel when I get home. In my head, I'm going like, step 1, like put my pocketbook down. Step 2. So for you, it could be like, step 1, like get out of my clothes. Step 2, deal with the fact that I'm cold. And it seems very overwhelming.
Right.
Yeah.
The only thing that I found kind of works is if other than I have to have a shower because I've got people coming around, or I've got to meet someone or whatever. Is if I turn on the shower, then it's running, and I feel compelled. So that water's costing me.
Yes.
There is money draining out of my bank account just by turning on the taps.
Well, wait a minute. Trisha, your fab wife, introduced me to the show Extreme Cheapskates.
Oh, really?
Have you seen this show?
I don't think so.
Okay, I just watched a couple clips on YouTube, and in all of them, like I thought it was going to be people who like, I don't know what I thought, but I did not think it was going to be people who reused the same bathwater for their whole family for a week.
What, for a week? Did you say a week?
Maybe it was a day.
Oh, yeah,
but it felt very long.
Right, so it
felt like too much.
It's like it's bath day on Sunday.
Right.
And, right, because that's what they used to do back in the day. That was very common. You would
what?
Yeah. No, I'm like, so my grandparents' era, so we're kind of going, anyone who was around in the, 60s and earlier, you would have a bath on a Sunday because you would go to work, or kids would go to school. You'd fill up the bathtub, and then it went in priority. So usually the man of the house had the first bath, then the wife, and then you go down the kids.
Wait, what?
And then if you were the youngest kid, you would get the worst end of the deal there.
You're like in everybody else's filth.
Yes. Yeah.
Wait, this was a thing?
Yeah. Common. Very common.
All over the world?
Well, I mean, I can't attest for everywhere in the world, but certainly in the UK, and I suspect in the States it was probably the same.
That's horrifying. And the second that we get off this podcast, I'm going to look it up because I'm fascinated. But like, yeah, like wow. Yeah, like I guess if you think of it like the water is costing me, then it's like, well, then I better fucking get in the shower. I mean, isn't it weird the things that like motivate you?
Right. And you have to find them. And they're
Yes.
weird things.
Yes.
They're
Yes.
always weird, and they don't necessarily always work either. Like they'll work for a while and then they don't, and then you're like, oh, spook.
So I don't know if this is considered like a neurodivergent thing or a highly sensitive person thing, because I think something's going on that I'm still learning, that I'm somewhere along the lines of the two. But so as a woman, when I exercise, I wear a sports bra. Like, you know what that looks like. It's this
Right.
like what's the material? That like
Ooh.
horrible cold, it's like a horrible cold material.
Right.
And you have to put it on over your head, and I don't like it. And I remember in therapy with one of my therapists saying one of the reasons I hate exercise is because I don't like putting these tight clothes on. And in the winter time, especially when it's really cold, and I have to, like you were saying with the shower, I have to change out of my clothes and know I'm not going to have clothes on and be freezing for however long, a minute or so, and then put on this cold, tight sports bra. I'm not going to do it. And so she said, why don't you take a blow dryer and blow dry the sports bra, and then it's warm? And I was like, that's a great idea. I did it once.
Right.
It did not work. I'm like, not going to pull out the blow dryer, plug it in. It was like a whole thing.
Right.
So that failed.
Right. And you know what? I think that's what I often find that with hacks, right? Is that it introduces something that still doesn't work, like the hairdryer, because now you have to know where your hairdryer is, find it, plug it in. If it's not already plugged in, then you've got to stand there and do it for a while. And then you're getting hot air on your hand, and it's all just weird. And then you've got a window of opportunity to kind of like, when it's reached maximum or the desired temperature, then you've got to get it on. And all the while you're
freezing.
You're probably topless, right? Because you want to put it on,
right?
And it's just uncomfortable.
Horrible.
Right.
Yeah.
There's loads of right, and they're all weird. It's like I've had trouble. I don't have the habit of brushing my teeth like first thing in the morning or last thing at night. My brain will not accept that that's a thing that I have to do.
Yeah.
Until the hack, if you like, that just worked for me. It may not necessarily work for anyone else on the entire planet. Is every time I go into the upstairs bathroom, I brush my teeth. So
no matter what time of day it is?
No matter what time of day. So I will generally go into that bathroom about 2 or 3 times in a day. So I will brush my teeth 2 or 3 times in a day. And that's the only way that I've managed to do it. That, but even then it's 80% success rate. So as far as I'm concerned, if anything's 80% success rate, it's like,
that's pretty good.
Fucking golden.
You're brushing your teeth more than the rest of us. P.S.
Oh, I know.
3 times a day.
I told my dentist, and she was horrified and very concerned.
Interesting. But you're doing it though.
Well, yeah. She was like, "Yeah, but toothpaste is so abrasive, apparently, that if I overdo it, they get concerned." And I'm like, honestly,
you can't win in this world.
No, you can't win with the dentists.
No, you can't. No matter what I do, I feel like I think about when I brush my teeth if I'm being a good like dental patient
Mm-hmm.
because I am so scared when I go to the dentist that I'm gonna get like a talking to about like whatever it is. Like, oh, back here is like a little bat. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, but I also I hate brushing my teeth, especially at night. And I think that's the transition thing because and I have this thought every night without fail. Let's say it's like 8 o'clock
Mm-hmm.
and I want to go to bed. I want to be in bed by like, let's say 10, even if it's just to wind down or whatever. I am already thinking at 8 o'clock about the transition from my couch to bed, basically. I have to turn off this light. I have to turn off that light. I have a candle. I have to blow the candle out. And then I have to put the candle in its designated spot so that tomorrow morning I can trim the wick.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have to brush my teeth. And what does that entail? Like, oh my God, mouthwash, floss. Like I get so overwhelmed that what I've started doing is almost similar to you. If in that 2 hour window, let's say between 8 and 10, if I have to go to the bathroom, I'll brush my teeth then. And that way, that's done. And then when it's bedtime, all I have to do is like turn the lights out and blow out the candle.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's like it's like like as you say, like the first thing is like I have a real problem doing this thing that normal people seem to be able to do okay, but I'm struggling,
Yeah.
and I think it's a character flaw. And I think it's me, and I think I'm lazy, and I feel bad about that. And why does everyone else manage to do it and I can't? And then you realize at some point, oh, it's a series of transitions, and I don't always have the the spoons we call it. We don't always have the mental energy to kind of do all of the transitions,
Yes.
especially at night, right? When you're tired and you're like, I
Forget
just want to
it.
go to bed.
Did you when you were diagnosed, because I find that ever since my therapist has been pointed this out to me and we've been talking about it, it's made me feel calmer. Like oh, there's nothing wrong with me. Like is that how you felt when you were diagnosed? Like almost like a relief?
Kind of.
Yeah.
I know that is a very common. It's quite common to kind of go to feel like, oh, it's not me. There's something. My brain is wired in a certain way,
Yeah.
or I've had a trauma or whatever it is, and now my brain is like this, and it's not my fault.
Right. Yes, it's not my fault. Right.
Right. And then there can be a period where you kind of get angry because
Yeah.
everyone made it feel like it was your fault, and it wasn't your fault, and you're like, what the fuck?
Or even like you were like hard on yourself. Like why am I not like normal? Everyone else is just walking around brushing their teeth and taking a shower like it's no big deal.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. They can go to the gym in their sports bras. I'm sure they're not all like got their hair dryers out.
When I see these girls, which I don't go to the gym anymore because it made me feel other than because they were all excited about working out and I have to like force myself to work out.
Mm-hmm.
So instead I work out at home. But when I would go to the gym and see these women who looked beautiful in their leggings, their tight leggings and their sports bras, it made me feel like something was wrong with me because I was like, that what happened to them when they put that on? They just put that on like no big deal. Like there was no way I could do that. Like it was just too uncomfortable. It just made me feel other than.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think it's like yeah, for sure. So you kind of go through this process, and it's interesting having you as a co-host because when Paul started this podcast, he had just been diagnosed like that week.
Oh my God.
So the whole podcast has really been kind of like him going from knowing nothing to kind of like, 2 years of his journey. So it's kind of interesting having you here, even kind of further back from that, just kind of going, well, hang on a second, I suspect, maybe there's something else going on, other than having anxiety disorders, and maybe there's something else in the background.
Yeah, it's very reassuring. And I think also being with someone who I can like say this stuff to, like my boyfriend Sean, like I think I also have had to say to him like, I thought this was just a weird thing, but actually like I thought this was like a quirk, but no. So now he takes it seriously too, like all my stuff, which is very nice.
Right.
But sometimes I don't know how to handle it in the real world, like with other people who like I was telling you about the happy hour thing.
Oh yeah.
And people, so can I talk
Yes.
about that? Okay,
Go for it.
so Sean and I lived in New York City for years, and then the rents obviously are so insane. And so we decided we have to move out of the city. We we ended up not doing this, but for a hot minute we were going to move. I mean, we live here now, but this was a couple years ago. We thought we were going to have to move then. And we found an apartment in this nice apartment complex. We went there to take measurements, I remember. And our first clue that something was not our vibe was when the super who was showing us the apartment started talking about how, like, oh, we all get together and have dinner. And I was like, what?
Dinner.
Dinner? What does that even mean? I was like, okay. And we were kind of like, okay. And then he kept talking about, we all do this. And if a new restaurant open, and I was like, who's we, like the tenants? Like, what's going on? And then as we were leaving, we were in the lobby and a tenant from the building was there. And the super introduced us and said, oh, they might be moving in. And the tenant said, oh, we have happy hours in the lobby every Friday. And I was like, you have to be fucking crazy if you think that I'm going to go to a happy hour every Friday in the place where I live. And so many thoughts went through my head. What if I'm walking home and I walk past them and I don't want to go to the happy hour because too many people? It freaks me out. What are they going to think of me? And am I going to be like the bitch who's antisocial? Like, what are they going to be talking about? Like, and I just remember leaving with Sean and we just looked at each other and we were like, nope, we're not doing it. Now, when I told you this story earlier, and I got to the part where I said, and there's a happy hour every Friday, you are the one person who I told the story to who had what I consider to be the appropriate reaction, which was like complete and utter horror. Exactly. But everybody else I told, when I said, yeah, we might move to this place with happy hours, they were like, ooh, fun. No. I know, it's so horrifying. And I think stuff like that has made me feel like, am I not normal? Because like, I guess everyone thinks that's fun. I think that's horrendous.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
too absolutely. Much. I would be kind of, I'd be beep, 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 reverse.
Like the bus backing up, yeah.
Yeah, that is not a group of people that I could live with.
Right. You have to live with these people. I'm throwing out the garbage and I'm worried that you hate me because I didn't go to the happy hour.
Oh, I know. It's I mean, like, so we were, it's about groups of people, right? And yes. This kind of like ice breaking thing. Oof. So have you worked at companies that do that whole ice breaking team building
unfortunately
stuff. Yeah, because like Paul and I were talking about that last week. No, it was a week before, right? Or it was his last episode, right? Yeah, because he had to do a whole team building.
Have you had to do that ever?
Oh yeah, I've had to do
what goes through your
team
mind?
building.
It's so horrible. It's so horrible.
I mean, like I don't even like, I don't know whether you've been in a meeting, right? And there's a bunch of people and you're all sitting around a table and someone goes, it's the words that I never want to hear, which is, let's go around the room and introduce ourselves. Oh. And I just like, oh no. They start going around the room and it gets to me and I'm panicking. And then, you know, like it's my turn. And I'm like,
I know. What do you say? Do you have like a thing that you say? I'm Martin and...
Well, no, because what happens is, unless you're the one who starts so you can set the tone.
Right, yes.
It ends up being whatever else. You know, like they may say, "Oh, I'm Jane Smith," and a fun fact about me is, you know, I balance pasta on my cat's head, and for Instagram likes, and you go, "Oh wow, okay, is this where we're heading? Is this where we're going?" You have to come up with a fun fact, and then you're like,
"Oh, the fun fact. There's nothing worse."
Right.
Yeah.
So, and then there's the team building exercises, which I've been in the rooms where HR, which, you know, fucking HR people.
HR, I hate HR. I hate HR.
I just fucking don't like people from HR.
Fucking hate HR. They suck. Oh my god.
Just fuck off.
Totally.
Yeah, where you'll be sitting at a table and then oh yeah, okay, you're a little group of people there. Okay, we're going to give you these things, and you have to make a pyramid out of it, and or something out of these little sticks and things, and you know, some sort of like challenge. Oh, yeah. And I'm like, I don't want to be here anymore.
Nope. No, and I think what's so what always made me feel so weird is sort of like looking around at everyone else who seems to be having a good time.
Oh yeah, there are people who like it.
Yes. And I think that they're nuts.
Yeah.
Because to me it seems like forced bonding.
Right.
I actually had an experience recently where my company, we volunteer. And we were volunteering, and it's the World Cup. Is the World Cup over? I don't even follow the World Cup. It's over? Okay. Who won? Okay. Is that good? Are you happy?
Everyone's happy Spain won.
Okay.
Generally.
Are you happy Spain won?
I mean, obviously, everyone would like their own country to win.
Oh,
but
okay.
If it isn't your own country, then
we're happy in Spain.
Spain was a solid fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So obviously I don't follow it. I don't care. So we were volunteering, and beforehand, the woman running the volunteer experience is like, let's all do an icebreaker. Who do you want to win the World Cup? Right. So now we're all supposed to go around. I don't know. I like barely know what the World Cup is. So she gets to me. Who do you want to win? And I was like, yeah, I don't follow it, but Liz is leaving Real Housewives of Rhode Island, and I'm devastated.
Exactly. What we should be talking about.
I know. And thankfully she like laughed and she was like fine with it. But those things get me like, I'm like, I don't know what to say about the World Cup. I don't follow the World Cup. So I guess I have to make up my own icebreaker. And thankfully everyone was like receptive. But those things, there's something about that sort of corporate bonding, let's all be like besties, and like I don't know, it's very robotic and weird.
What I kind of liked about that is you came up with a funny joke to get yourself out of the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
Because you've spent probably like a lot of us, we all have a really good and dark sense of humor, and which has come from like just a coping sort of thing, like if you don't know what to do, say something funny and then laugh, and then everything's fine.
Right. Yes, I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't follow soccer. I hate icebreakers. I guess I'll just like amuse myself and talk about the Real Housewives of Rhode Island. And thank God, like everyone was like fine with it.
Right.
But I think these like icebreakers are like, sometimes it's like, why can't we just like talk? Well, let's just talk. It doesn't have to be an icebreaker. Like, we could just chat.
Right.
Is that my? Oh, sorry. It's a spam. It's my, and it's a spam call. It's not even anybody important.
Oh, I know. I'm getting deluged with scam calls.
What is it?
Recently.
It's so annoying. I don't either. It's so annoying. Sorry about that. I thought I had that.
Hey, I have done that myself, and and in fact, I didn't even think it was my phone. I thought it was our. We had a guest, and I thought it was a guest's phone. So I'm just sitting there, kind of going, "Are you going to turn that phone off?"
I thought it was your phone just now. I thought it was your phone, and I looked at mine and I was like, "Oh, it's me." Okay.
Oh, it's me. I know. I do. But yeah, no, because I knew that I turned my phone off.
Wait, I don't even know how to turn it to. It's on silent.
Are you on? Do you have an Apple phone or a something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
so that I'm just showing up to the camera. So that little button on the side, that little thing, right at the top, that turns it on to silent.
It's silent. Oh, but it was vibrating.
Oh, so you might have it. Okay, so you've probably got.
All right.
Anyway, yeah.
Noted for next time.
Oh, tech stuff.
Technical stuff.
I know. It's a miracle that a podcast even happens.
Totally, 100%.
All right. So yeah. All right. So I think because yeah. All right. So I think that this feels like that it could be interesting to kind of like to have you on board as Paul's as a
substitute.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is obviously you can't substitute Paul.
He's irreplaceable.
He is irreplaceable. But I do find that personally, I do like having someone to. Oh shit! I hit my mic. I do like having someone to kind of talk with.
Yes. Yeah.
I find it easier. So, all right. So I think what we're going to do. So next week, we're going to do the ADHD Gazette thing. So you're tasked with finding two things to talk about from the newspaper, and I'll find two things.
I'm writing this down with an old-fashioned pen and paper. I don't know if people use that anymore, but I do.
Right.
Because I'm Gen X, and that's how I grew up.
Absolutely.
What was the assignment?
See, you have to be ADHD. Like there is every little ADHD sort of flag is just going up in my head.
Yep.
So just find two things that interest you, and then we'll talk about them.
Love it.
Yeah, that's neurodivergent in its content. So yeah, it could be anything.
Great.
Under that very broad banner. And also I did realize that you'll need a sign off at the end. Like so I have mine, and Paul says, what does he say? I beseech you, fare thee well with with the gladness of heart or
Oh, how
something.
poetic.
I know. So you just need something to say at the end.
What do you say? I feel like I've heard, and then you have the whole
Yeah,
that sound effect. Yeah.
The Pac-Man.
Yes. The best.
Yeah. So I say my thing is be fucking kind to yourself, which is my thing. Which like that's the thing that because we feel shame and guilt and all that kind of stuff. All these people like saying, "What's wrong with you?" and you're going like, "What's fucking wrong with me?" And it's so that kind of like just being kind to yourself thing feels like just a nice reminder to myself and anyone else to just kind of give yourself some slack, and then just to make it more a little bit more me. I just swore. I just jammed a swear word in there.
It's effective.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't. It takes. It keeps it from being too saccharine, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, I like the kind of slightly Gen X angle on it, if you like.
Yes, it's like my friend who I met through meditation, which I listened to your episode on that.
Oh, blimey.
I know. Maybe we can like talk about that at some point.
Absolutely.
But she like always sends me these funny things on Instagram from these meditation teachers who curse, and I love it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like because I can't relate to these people who are too like perfect and sweet. So I like a little swear word thrown in.
Oh yeah, it's a yoga session or a meditation session, should I say? Your guru is at the front with a glass of Jack Daniels and a cigarette
and a cigarette hanging out. Yeah.
All right, you fucking nonsense. Start meditating now, or otherwise I'll fucking stick you.
Yeah. That's personally more my speed. Some people aren't into that, but I like a little swear word and drinking with my namaste.
Namaste on ice.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I'll think of a sign off. I don't have one for today. Is that okay? And I don't want to rush it.
That's fine.
Okay.
Oh, no. It's fine. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I did one, so Paul had one. And then he had one that was, it was very weird and very him. It was very esoteric. It was Scottish.
Oh.
And it kind of made no sense at all. And then at some point he realized that it wasn't really a thing. It was a made-up thing, so then he had to change it. So, so if it doesn't work, you can just change it again.
I'll just change it. Wait, he made it up? Like, what do you mean? It was a word he made up or a phrase?
It was like a phrase, and I can't remember what it was because it was just very obscure. It was like the hounds, and it felt like it was written by a Scottish monk in like 573 AD. And I think he saw it online and copied and pasted it and used it. And then I think at some point he researched it and realized it was a made up thing that made no sense. So he had to abandon it.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect. We just, we just make it up as we go along.
Exactly.
Somewhat. All right. So this has been a fun little intro. I feel.
I had a blast. Thank you for having me. I'm so happy. I'm just happy. I just feel happy right now.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay, well, all right. So it feels like you're going to be back next Tuesday, and we have our homework.
We do.
We do. So next week we will be doing that. I will be reading out the post bag, which I haven't done for about 2 weeks now. But so I'll be digging into that. All right. So I think I'm just going to hit the outro button there. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's coming in.
Beautiful.
I know, right? So that just leaves me to say ADHDville is delivered fresh every Tuesday to all purveyors of fine podcasts. Please subscribe to the pod and rate us most. Rate us most something.
The best.
There we go. That'll do. Just say these are the best. Why not? And feel free to correspond at will in the comments. But wait, there's more. If you wish to see our beautiful, beautiful faces, then sally forth to the YouTubes and the TikToks. And you can also pick up a quill and email us at ADHDville@gmail.com. But in the meantime, be fucking kind to yourself. So that's your outro is going to be sort of wave.
Oh, today I'll just go, nobody's perfect, and it's okay.
There we go. I like that. Now then, I press a button where it goes.
There, says the mayor. That's that.
And then, I'm just going to wait because it's like, because the timing worked out. Yeah, exactly. And then I can just hit the Pac-Man, and then we're gone. Where is it? Oh, nope, I hit the wrong button. There it is.